Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Cancerians and it's for the month of March, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this coffee cup. It's about everything you need to know for March, and of course, as long as it decides if it wants to tell us more, I'm always here delivering whatever I see. Hope you enjoy this. Hope it helps you understand where you're at, what you need to do, what are some of the most profound messages for you from the heavens, and let us begin. My dear viewers, for those of you who are new, I'll just bring this down a little bit. For those of you who are new to this, yes, much better. New to this channel or new to this coffee cup reading, I want you to be mindful that prior to doing this, I do meditate and do get a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, the next thing is putting my glasses on and showing you how beautiful your cup is. Absolutely magical. I just love it. Today, the details are just overwhelming. Wow. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The first thing I see here is fallen umbrella. There's also an arrow here showing something, direction. Okay, 2 arrows. That's very strange. Okay, so the arrow isn't quite straight. In fact, it's turned in a way, a strange turn, like a detour or like change of mind. Okay, so this could be that the heavens are saying, or the universe is trying to say to you, there's a direction that you're aiming at. There's something that you want to do or you set your mind to do. It's imperative that you reconsider, change your direction. Maybe this direction isn't going to work well for you. That's what it looks like to me. A change of direction is needed. It looks to me like you might have run into some sort of difficulty and you might be having some fear, some worry. This is a learning step for you. A lot of changes are going to take place. A lot of changes. And I feel like ultimately there's a lot hidden from you and your higher self is trying to tell you. There may be something, you might feel like as though life has stung you or it will sting you somehow, but in a small way, in a way where it will heal you afterwards. So if there is something that's not so good that might take place, you will be healed from it ultimately. There is healing and there is success coming. So this, because I'm seeing a wasp here, that's what I said, being stung. The wasp stung is different than the bee. The bee is about prosperity, happiness, and sweetness in life. But the wasp, and if you say, how do you distinguish the wasp? If somebody might ask, how do you distinguish? I've always had bees in my life, so I know what bees are all alike and what they look like. And the difference between bees, in my eyes, what I think between bees and wasps, is the legs. The wasp has the legs hanging. They're hanging like the bee it looks like a big fly, right? But the wasp has legs hanging. I never liked those things. That I've been bitten by them when I was younger. When I was a kid, I used to be bitten by wasps all the time. Anyway, so let's not stray from the reading. Something is hidden from you, and this hidden matter is directing you to be very careful because you will be stung somehow. Something is wrong. Something is wrong, and you'll know it. Something is off. Something is not right. There could be some sort of deceit, some sort of cunningness going on, some sort of deception, I feel. You've got to be very, very, very careful, my dear Cancer, with your words, your expression. You might be at a time of anger, you might say something or blurt something really harsh. You've got to be very careful so that you're able to move forward from this without too much loss, too much problems. Now, I am seeing joy and pleasure both together. You are in the midst of both joy and pleasure. And you're hopeful. And what you're hopeful for, fulfillment is coming for it. So whatever you're hopeful for, you will be fulfilled. There is a situation about kindness, being supportive and kindness. But also there is apologies here. Somebody bowing down, apologizing, saying that they're sorry. Something that they're doing is really making you really think and rethink things through. Just bear with me, my dear. cancel at the moment. All of a sudden, I had a runny nose, so it was very bizarre. Okay, as I was saying, runny nose, that could be tears here, because I'm seeing that there is conflict that's leading to an ending. Some of you, this ending could be in a relationship. Some of you could be in regard to work. There is a conflicting situation, but you know what? Even if you do get fired, or you leave someone, or they leave you, what's happening here? It's a breakthrough. Believe it or not, this maybe it was the stung of the bee that I was talking about. It is a breakthrough, and you're moving forward from this. You're taking control of your life. It's like as though it looks really bad, but then it's a blessing in disguise. Something about law here. I'm seeing something to do with lawyers or law. Maybe this person. Maybe if it's a work situation, they might not pay you as they fire you. There is going to be a lawyer situation here, law, seeing what the laws are, searching for the truth of the law. I also see that there is someone like running away. There's this cage opening and running. Maybe this person is running. It could be you, could be someone running from problems. They don't want problems. Looking for solutions, not wanting real solutions, just wanting to run away from problems and keeping secrets. Sort of maybe sometimes it could be yourself keeping secrets, and you don't want to sort of deal with something, and you don't want anyone's help, and it's like I'll just do it on my own, and I don't want any help. But keeping secrets, there are secrets here. Somebody's keeping secrets, that's for sure. It looks to me like the spirit has got a plan for you. All the changes that are taking place in your life, they're all orchestrated by the heavens, the universe. I see that you are going to rest from a major battle you've been in, and you're finally released from that. There's a lot of relief and release and an end to a big battle you're in. This battle, when it's over, there's going to be a lot of success coming your way. You're finally resting from this heartache. I see a great evil here. You're being set free. You're being set. Also, there is a situation where there's so much clarity that you're not angry that something is ending, where before you would have been really sad and upset, and it would have affected your emotions. But now, when you're alone with your thoughts and you take, you stockpile all that you have gone through, you realize that now you're mentally prepared for the next situation or the next step in your life. So that is really wonderful. Success, overcoming obstacles, and release, and a great victory. I feel like July is going to be really big for you, major. It's amazing. I think I saw that for Gemini. Those of you who are cuspies, Gemini, watch Gemini, because it's very similar to what I'm seeing here. A great victory over something that was horrific in your life, something that was really controlling you. You didn't have the willpower to discipline yourself. That is going to be over. You are going to be in total control, achieving that which you want, and having a great victory, and establishing respect. It's like establishing respect with someone also. So it's starting from March, the feelings, the situations slowly, and they're emerging all the way to July. And by May, you are going to reach to a certain level of wisdom and understanding with all the changes that you see, that you will be able to build yourself to be stronger, uplift yourself by doing what the next thing that you want to do, the next challenge or the next step. And I feel like this could be also someone that's a little bit stubborn. I'm seeing a Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't mean that they're stubborn. This could be just signifying it's a Taurus with their ears like that. It looks like with the horns, sorry. I feel like the changes are taking you towards someone that might have Taurus in them or earth energy. And I also feel like there's going to be some sort of teamwork job regarding a work situation. Maybe you're doing business together. Maybe you're doing, what is this? Choosing a special kind of, there is a decision being called. So maybe you are going to be collaborating with someone, either on a romantic level or on a work level. I see that you are contented in your job. Slowly you're getting contented overall. you're doing what is the right thing to do. So don't even question what you're doing. I do see collaboration hand in hand. There's alliance, there is support, there is partnerships. There could be a business. You know, it's amazing. I saw that the exact thing for Gemini. So how much is Gemini connected to this reading? So those of you who are cuspies maybe, or those Cancerians who have got Gemini in them, really, I would suggest that you look at the Gemini reading, because it looks like there's too much that, there's too much that is alike in this reading. Okay, now moving on to the next level. Okay, business. Now I said collaboration, business. I'm seeing hand in hand shaking, like agreements being made. I'm seeing that there is possibility of self-employed, working for yourself. I'm also seeing that you're looking at, you know, what you can offer in this business, in this alliance, in this sort of agreement. And it looks to me like you will do well in this, because you have got all the accomplishments that you need. You've got the skills, you've got the expertise. Your expertise is very much needed in this situation. So whatever you do, it is going to be somehow needed. And I see a business partnership that is going to be really achieving goals. And your hard work is going to be noticed without a doubt. There's all this careful preparations and planning. They're going to pay off big time. A lot of profits, a lot of happiness, a lot of money coming in. So that is great news. I also see an owl here, and this owl is about seeing things clearly. It's also about maybe an advice from someone that will advise you the best course of action, what to do. This person that advises you is someone of air energy. They are someone that could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. These are the air energies. This person is extremely deep, intelligent, and very kind-hearted with a lot of wisdom. Somehow, they're very honest and direct. You'll see that in them. And I feel like this person is going to be advising you to avoid some sort of conflict or some sort of sorrow. Maybe this person has gone through some sorrow and they're trying to prevent it by teaching you or showing you the way. I'm seeing also there's news coming your way, news that's going to give you the go-ahead. The direction is opening, a doorway to go ahead for something. Maybe you've been waiting for a lot of news to come. Again, an owl. There's two owls. The second news, the second owl seems to be part of this news. It is about an ending. Something is coming to an end. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to those that you love, that you care about deeply. You spend time seeing them, spending quality time with them. It does look like there is someone either leaving, maybe traveling and like moving to another state, somewhere far. Somebody could be passing. So spend quality. There is a unicorn here. So unicorn always it represents sort of like there could be somebody passing, but very not for everyone, like very specific for some people only. But it does represent an ending and a new beginning, an incredible new beginning. So there may be somebody that might be leaving. Oh my God, I just saw now what I'm talking about. I just saw the bigger picture. Wow, bear with me, my dear Cancer. It's like as though there's a message from the other side, from someone deceased, a loved one. It's like they want to convey a message to you, like something like, I'm happy, at peace, and they love you very much. Wow. I hardly get this, only in Cancer. It's amazing. Every now and then, every blue moon. It's like, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm in a good place. Someone that's passed on. And I see also there's an elephant, like a very spiritual journey. You might have a spiritual journey ahead of you. There could be somebody passing, but they don't want you to worry about them. They want you to live your life and be happy, not to lose your happiness. And they want you to know that they loved you. Maybe they never told you how much they loved you, but they want you to know that they truly loved you. Maybe they never said it. Maybe they couldn't say it. But absolutely. And you know, when I said choose a different direction, this is happening at a time where this is happening. You need to choose a different direction. It is showing to me a direction being pointed to change it. Somebody's pulling away from you, pulling away. and you're afraid of that. The changes are showing that this person is pulling away from you, and you're afraid you might lose them. And it looks to me like no amount of communicating is working with this situation. It's like communication is leaking. So if you're talking to someone, it's like it's going through them. They're not really able to change. You want to send them messages. Every time you're coming to text them or call them, you're stopping yourself. Afraid to, for some reason. Maybe you're questioning your self-worth. Should I? Am I able? Am I wanted? Will I be accepted? Will I be welcomed? Will I say the right thing, or will I be again hurting this person? There is a reluctancy in your communication with someone. So that could be a little bit of a problem here within this month of March, April. I also see someone very much in pain. They're in so much pain to the point where that it could be because they're in love with someone, that someone, how can I say it? This person maybe not reciprocating that kind of love, and it makes you want to do bad things. You go crazy because you're in pain loving this person or wanting to do the best for this person, or you're trying your best and you're not appreciated, and that's really hurting you. So you got to be a little bit more selfish, because I'm seeing a broken bridge here, an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So you've really got to know how to move here. I also see that you are going to be, there is a beautiful light from a door, and there's a great tick, which shows that you are going to be really supported by the heavens and the universe. You're not left alone. You are in grace, and you are going to be taken care of. I also see that there is something that's leaving. It's out of your hands, something that's on your hands, something that's predestined, something that is at a loss. There's nothing that can be done. Defeat. There is sorrow of a loss. I'm seeing a wreath also here. So it shows that somebody could be passing, or just could be representing an ending. I'm also seeing some, what are these, bamboos? Mice. They're not rats. They're very small. They could be mice. I'm seeing 2 bamboo trees with, oh no, the bamboo trees, nothing to do with that. Sorry, they're not connected to the mice. I just saw that. Let me just bring this a little bit closer. I want to see this further. Oh no, that's a different section. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of 2, 3. There's 4. Say 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3.5. 3 and a small mice. There's mice, and the meaning of mice is usually illness, fatigue, sadness, depression, anxiety. It can, however, also mean loss, and it could mean theft. Reduction of something gets reduced. It can mean fear. It could mean wastage. It can mean anxiety, the mice. So at the same time, it can mean a lot of changes to take you away from a situation that's been making you feel inadequate, unhappy, something that's deteriorating, a situation that's falling apart, that ultimately has to come to an end. So there is that feeling of loss. Also, a situation that makes you worry a lot, a situation that irritates you. Something that irritates you is coming to an end. I really feel like by July, something's really happening here. July, again, is shown over and over. Now, this could be connected to the Chinese Year of the Horse, because I keep saying July 7/7 is everywhere. And Chinese Year of the Horse is very important here. 2026 is next year. But also could be connected to someone who is born in the Chinese Year of the Horse, or could be in reference to that, or could be the third party in this situation. Avoiding the trap of making mistakes and turning a fantasy into like a true soul connection. You've got to be very careful when you might think that this is the soulmate that I wanted, and being an illusion and not being very realistic. You've just got to pay attention to that, so that doesn't happen, because I feel like you're leaving someone when you're seeing them maybe with someone, or they're leaving you when they're seeing you with someone. There is some sort of looking. It's amazing seeing. I saw that in Gemini reading also. Those of you who are Gemini Cancer, it's as though you're leaving due to your eyes, your glasses, you're seeing something that you don't like and you're leaving. You're turning your back and moving. That's exactly what I saw in the Gemini reading, which is shocking. You might want to have a look at that. It might connect to you, especially if you have Gemini in you. When you're seeing someone with someone else, maybe it'll trigger something that they might have said before, and then finally you're seeing it, and that's really so upsetting because you're turning your back and going. And that's maybe another reason you're feeling really sad. I see you feeling sad. I'm feeling as though like you're questioning your self-worth, questioning all the love or the affection or the time spent, or maybe even the hard work you might have done if it's not a love it's not a love situation. If it's not a love situation, if it's a work situation, you might have been putting so much work and of yourself and your energy into something, and then it might be given to someone else, and you see that, and that is going to be very painful. And in times like these, I always say detach, because the more you attach to something and you try to control it, the more you will hurt and pain and suffering. That's what always is the problem. When you detach, you slowly remove yourself from pain and you become more powerful, more strong. So if you know something is not working, I do see finally you're standing and facing an end to a very, very difficult situation. I can see that you're moving away from that. You've been lingering, and this has been like being overdue, but you're finally doing it. And a new future begins. A beautiful new leaf begins. I love that. Time to ground yourself. You're facing the end of this painful situation. It was painful and difficult. And now, but it was a necessary one for you to grow from this. Of course, don't forget, every trauma, every hardship we go through, it just magnifies our ability to grow and to learn and to become more stronger, to become more detached, to be more in alignment with our highest good and taking care of ourselves. So growth makes a lot of sense and a lot of support and a lot of what's the word I'm trying to reach? Necessary growth, important growth. And also it changes your perspective, and then you think, oh my God, look where I was, look how I used to think, and now I'm far from that. I'm not going to let that hurt me. How did I do that? But you transcend and you grow and you become, your perception changes. You become more open, more understanding, more powerful, more than anything when you detach from anything that you are overwhelmed with, because that's what brings you, that's what adds to your pain and suffering. So your perspective change is going to help you heal. You're moving forward. It's like as though there's a divine plan and you're finally seeing it with this beautiful white leaf that opens in your part, in your cup. At the end of it here, it shows that you are going to be healing. And in the process of healing, in this year, the year of the snake, I'm seeing 2 snakes here. You are going to heal and you are going to make different decisions. And you are going to be feeling a level of, what was it that I said? A divine plan is got, something is planned for you. Maybe when you're meeting this person, because I see a soul connection now, a new one, a beautiful beginning of a romance with someone. There's going to be very, very strong passion. And what's the word other than passion? I'm trying to think of it. Intimacy. I don't like using sexuality, but for me, it's very easy to use sexuality. As a ex-psychologist, we use the words like without really thinking, how deep they are, because we talk raw. But what I'm trying to say, so here I'm trying to say, intimacy is going to be very passionate, very strong with someone. This relationship is going to work, believe it or not. This relationship is one that you will be leaving your place to be with this person. This person has got everything you want. You'll have an incredible friendship. And then finally you're making a decision, maybe to move in together, start a life together, start a business together. The heavens are going to make you ready. Step by step, you're stepping into a new relationship. An improved one, a great one. A very fulfilling one. Yeah. You're cultivating an amazing friendship together first, and then there's a lot of kindness in this person. They're very kind, very, very, very deep person. You're really enjoying them. One of your wishes, no, sorry, a few wishes are going to be granted here. I see luck, wish, happiness. Your desires, your deepest desires being granted, something you wanted for the longest time, maybe a few things, not just one. It's not a star effect. This is something different. This is like a problem solved, dreams coming true. It's like, I see here the wish wand, like this one, but 2 or 3 of them. So a few wishes are going to be granted. One new person enters your life, very, very strong fire energy. There could be masculinity here, energy, masculine energy. And I feel like this person is very powerful. They will encourage you, inspire you, but they are emotional. Now that's very rare for a fire energy, unless they are very nurturing. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries could be any of them. I'd say it is someone very outgoing, because you're doing things together. You're climbing mountains together. You're going places. You're hiking. You're seeing things together. You're planning a lot of things together. You could be even dancing together, believe it or not. But you're also working together. So I see that like a new trade or a new profession or a new business that will be upgrading your skills. You're learning so much, and this person is part of your learning at the same time, which is really incredible. A very profitable time for you, a lot of wealth. You're protected by the heavens. I can see that. You're absolutely protected. Everything is going to be smooth sailing in this new beginning. You are going to be loving it, my dear Cancer, this new beginning, this new someone. You'll be able to express your love without hesitation. I see Chinese year of the snake here. Love, healing, receiving love, expressing love. And literally, then later, it comes that, that kind of love situation, I love you kind of thing, like being said, declaration. Those powerful words are being declared in this partnership really strongly, and like being said all the time. There's no fear of saying it, like where before you'd be reluctant to say it. Now there is a lot of exchanging as I love you, like love. And then of course I'm seeing you thriving with a beautiful, magnificent, luscious section where it shows that you are going to be establishing a lot of your wishes and a lot of your dreams, achieving a lot of goals and being exceptionally blessed. And you're going to see that so many blessings, so many new chapters beginning in your life. When I say chapters, I don't mean there is a chapter of love beginning, yes, but there are other small chapters here and there that are changing and bringing so much volume and so much pleasure and so much taste into your life. It's as though you're doing things you never did before, as though you're doing maybe hobbies, you're doing stuff together with this person's making you do things. Anyway, I'm seeing the earth energy very strong here. Capricorn, believe it or not, my dear Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4 Capricorn the strongest. Then I'm seeing Taurus. 1, 2, 3, 3 Taurus, but Taurus with Libra in them. Again, I see that every now and then. Oh my God. Taurus with Libra, which makes it very exciting because Libra goes beautiful with you. But the best one that goes with you is the earth energy, which is Taurus. So Taurus, Libra, because Libra is cardinal, my dear Cancer, and you're a cardinal sign. Taurus here very strong with Libra, but also don't forget you've also got 4 Capricorn, and Capricorn is a cardinal sign like yourself also. There are 2 Virgos only, but the majority here are the majority of earth energy is Capricorn and Taurus, Libra. Now I'm seeing water energy here very strong, and guess what, yourself, my dear Cancer, there's 4 crabs. So someone that might have Cancer in them, they could be also Scorpio, because there's 3 Scorpio. 4 Cancer, is it 4? 1, yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 4 Cancer, 3 Scorpio, and just 1 Pisces. So very strong Cancer. Somebody might have Cancer like yourself in them, and they might either that or they might have Scorpio. Then there is just 1 Pisces. Now the next one, I'm seeing very strong air energy. There's double air energy, starting with the first one, Gemini. There's Gemini. Oh my goodness, that's what I was talking about, Gemini. Gemini, there's Libra, and there's just 1 Aquarius, but Gemini is the strongest here. I'm also seeing Aries here, fire energy, Aries. 4 Aries here. You could be dealing with someone that might have Aries in them, which will make them very real and down to earth. But sometimes impulsive. Sagittarius here and Leo, very nurturing, and they might love traveling. Leo and Sagittarius loves dancing. When I saw dancing before, you might be doing fun things together. Chinese year of the rabbit here, very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chinese year of the rat here, very strong. Chinese year of the buffalo here, very strong. And then we've got Chinese year of the dragon, also very strong. Now after the dragon comes, I think it's a snake. Yes, Chinese year of the snake here. Then there is the horse, the goat, and the horse and the goat, they go beautiful together. The snake and the horse, they go great together also. Chinese year of the pig and the rooster. And then finally there is one dog, Chinese year of the dog. So it looks to me like there's a few people that you are going to be dealing with. These are the star signs and their Chinese years in the month of March all the way to July. Okay, now I'm going to go through everything that's being given. Oh my God, Aries, I just saw that. Aries twice. So there is, I just saw Aries, I think before 4 times, and now 2 Aries, that's 6 Aries. Aries is very strong, and that's the fire energy maybe that's coming into your life. I saw fire energy entering your life. Okay, so we got 2 Aries twice, which makes it very intense. And that means the majority of Cancer will be dealing with Aries. And it can also, Aries can also mean April. Sorry, I'm just moving my chair. It can also mean April. So something big in April might happen. Time to release negativity. Time for you to release any kind of negativity. Traveling. Some of you are going to be planning travel. It might happen sudden, but you're traveling. That's for sure. Money news. News about money coming to you, which is going to be great. There is going to be a conflict. I saw the conflict here. It's mentioned over here too. But the gods, the universe, they're intervening. So God, universe, intervention. In this conflict, where there is a battle or a conflict, there is going to be divine intervention. Something is for sure. They're saying, of course. If you've been asking something, the answer is of course, or for sure. Someone beautiful coming your way. Someone beautiful. I saw that, a beautiful soul. I didn't see their beauty, but I saw a beautiful soul. Long hair, there's something. Long hair, that means they have got long hair. Maybe that's a clue about them. We did have feminine energy, I think, or was it masculine? I don't remember. No, it was feminine energy. There's an opportunity, something about a bird. Now, a bird represents either a new person in your life, it represents news, it represents a message, and it represents expressions. How to express yourself, you got to be very careful. I think I did mention that. Be careful of how you express yourself, what you say. It might be a little bit harsh to the ear, maybe at a time when you're angry or upset or there's an injustice and you react. Be careful. Also, Chinese year of the rooster. Now, that's what the bird explanation is. Now I'm going to do all the letters now, initials of names. 3 times I was given the letter X. X for X-ray. But of course X, now I know in English we don't have X like as a name or the beginning of an initial of a name, but in many cultures there are people who use X, and it changes. Like in the Chinese language it becomes Shi, like Dian Shi with an XI. Anyhow, so I was given this. I have to deliver whatever I'm given, even if it doesn't sort of necessarily work for what I believe in. It's not important what I believe. I just deliver what I'm given. 3 times the letter X for X-rays, twice the letter U for Uganda or umbrella, once the letter O for Olympics, twice the letter H for horse or honey, twice the letter E for eggs or England, evergreen, twice the letter B for bumblebee or butterfly, twice the letter Y for yellow or Yellowstone. K, just once. When I just call it out once, that means it's just once. K for kiwi fruit. Then there is L for love, M for money, F for France. Number 4, twice was given to me. Isn't that bizarre? I was given only one number and it was given to me twice. And guess what the number is? Just like I said, Aries twice. 4 is April. Something big happening in April. There could be a major release of negativity, a major travel. Something big happens in a travel. Something major, something good about news, big good news about money. Something big was 4 is April, and it's also about success. It's the Chinese year of the rabbit. It is connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit. It's connected to April. It's connected to quick success coming your way, exceptional amount of success. And it's connected to people that are born in April, which are Aries or Taurus. Remember, we had lot of Taurus here also. On top of Aries, a lot of Aries, a lot of Taurus with Libra. From the time you see this all the way to April, and April itself, April, a lot of success coming your way. Wow, my dear Cancer, you are going to be loving this. Do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and can't wait to hear your feedback. Please subscribe to the channel. It takes a second of a click, and it doesn't cost a thing. Please support me by seeing the videos all the way to the end, and I hope you'll do that for me. I'll be in gratitude. That helps me with viewing time. I don't have enough viewers, so your support will mean a lot to me. My dear Cancer, I want you to be aware or to be mindful that on Tuesdays I'll be going live. Timing, I'm not sure when. They will let me know what time. But I will be going live to talk to everybody and catch up with everyone and start engaging. It's going to be happening every Tuesday. I was finally have the right to do that, to engage with everyone. Over the years I haven't been able to. But now, because my work was reduced a little bit, I'm able to do that. I do hope you will. We will catch up together online every Tuesday, and like I said, the time will be announced earlier than Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you my deepest and sincere blessings and best wishes in everything you do.